We went to see a Bollywood film last night.
So earlier on the train we were talking about Bollywood cinema with two men.
People had recommended that we go see one, and we decided that it would be fun to go see a film in a language we've got no idea, no understanding of, and then try and work out what happened.
People kept asking if we understood, could speak Kannada, and we were like, nope.
So here's what I think the film was about.
We looked up the poster for the film, and we thought it was going to be some kind of cheesy romance.
There was 4 love stories going on set.
I think you turned to me and said, this is not a rom-com.
So the first one was like 1980s. The second one was in the 1990s. The third one was in 2000, and then the other one was in like 2007.
Credits start. And then suddenly we're in the back of a tuk-tuk and following some man. It's 1986 in Bangalore.
A guy gets his head chopped off, and this young guy sort of, I don't know, the police come, but no one will say that, no one will stand up against the guy that did the head chopping off, presumably because they don't want to get their heads chopped off. I don't know. But this young guy starts saying something, but I have no idea what he was saying, but his friend seemed a bit worried about it.
Basically there's like 4 couples, and the next maybe half hour of the show is showing how they fell in love.
This guy meets a girl, and she's got a pigeon all with its wings tied up, and he takes the pigeon from it, unties its wings, and then lets it go, and she's really upset because it was her pet pigeon. But he's got this magic power that he can like talk to birds, so he calls the pigeon back. And that was the start of their love story.
One of them, it's raining, and the girl's, she can't get her motorbike to start, so then she refuses help at first, and then he comes and helps her, and he has this daydream of what might happen, so she brings in some candles and dry off their clothes, and then...
The next love story is a guy, and it's the new millennium, and it's New Year's Day, and he's really hungover, and he gets up late to go meet his girlfriend, and she's really cross with him, and he says, "But I love you," and she says, "No, I hate you," and then he's like trying to make it up to her, like following her around, saying how sorry he is, but they're in a park, and this guy starts to try and thinks that he's bothering the girl, so he interferes, and then the main guy headbutts him, and then but then he takes his girl to the beach, and he set up a romantic meal with a heart of candles on the beach, and then he proposes to her, and he says, "I love you," and she says, "I hate you, but I'm so lucky." Who knows what's going on there.
And then what happens next?
And then the next love story is a tour guide at a temple or a mosque maybe, and there's this girl in a full, what's it called? Full cover, I can't remember what the name is, and he like whips her veil off, and then I don't know, there's just a lot of running around the temple, the mosque or temple, I don't know. And they're the 4 love stories.
They did a Bollywood dance, which was really good, and 2 guys got up on the stage
and started dancing, which was really funny. You didn't know where to look.
But these fantastic outfits and music and dance moves.
And then there was an interval, and it showed all the times and all the guys going to prison, and then it said 2017 in 10 minutes. And then after the interval, it's 2017, and all the guys are in prison.
Wow, I don't know, suddenly all of the 4 men from the couples are in prison.
They don't really, I don't know why, but they start trying to look after this old guy.
They're all in their prison outfits, dancing. They make like a circle on the floor, and people come and do a dance in the middle of the circle.
And he tells them their story, his story of how he ends up in prison, and it shows him looking after his daughter growing up, and he really, really loves her, and she really loves him, and they do a lot of things together, and it's really sweet. And then one day she comes back with a guy, and I think she wants to marry him, and she's asking her father's permission, but I don't know. And then the father goes to a politician, I think, and talks to him. I don't know what that was about. And the next thing, his daughter's dead, naked on a bed, but it was all pixelated out.
Then they keep planning to try and escape from prison.
They decide to break out of prison together, and they form a very, very complicated scheme to escape.
So the alibi, the reason all the guards were distracted was because someone was filming a music video in the prison.
But oh yeah, before they escape, it turns out they all have a mutual friend somehow. Even though they lived in different places, there's this guy that they all know, and they ask him to come to the prison and help them escape. And he works on movie sets, so while they're escaping, this guy is helping film a movie in the prison, or a music video in the prison. That was really weird.
This lady was wearing a stripy, kind of skimpy stripy outfit, and she was dancing, and it wasn't like Bollywood dancing, it was normal dancing, and she had loads of women dressed up as police guards dancing behind her, and this distracted everyone, so they managed to escape.
While they were escaping, the old guy gets shot.
But the old guy has a heart attack.
But I think they decide to clear his name, and maybe all their names, I don't know. So this was the grand finale. They break into the government talking and start shooting, and they've got a bomb, and I think they shoot the politician that the old guy talked to.
This last bit was so confusing. They end up in what seems like Parliament or something. They all disguise them, the four guys disguise themselves. And suddenly he pulls out a gun and starts shooting the ceiling.
I don't know, they do a lot of talking about the injustice of what happened to them, maybe. Who knows? People
in the audience were cheering. We don't know what they were saying. And then the four of them come out of Parliament and get dramatically shot by people, with blood squirting out of them. That was the end of the film, and then there were all these articles about
people getting shot by the police for wrongly and stuff like that. I don't know. So I don't know. I think there was some kind of political message about injustice.
We were expecting some kind of happy romantic ending, like they were going to break out of prison and go and find their loves and have a romantic meal on the beach. But no, they got shot.
Yeah, so that was the film. That's what I understand of the film.
People were asking us, did you understand the film? And we were like, no idea. It was, so much happened. I missed so much out, so much good stuff happened.
And here is the IMDb plot summary.
Chowka 2017, plot summary. The film is the narrative which emerges through various decades, encapsulating the lives of four people and their love lives, while sending across a strong message relatable to the common man.
Four individuals, each with their own dreams and aspirations, land up in jail. They meet a school teacher who not just shows them hope, but also stirs up a passion towards reform.
That's what I said. Pretty much.
That's a rubbish plot summary. Mine was better.
I mean, the plot summary doesn't give much away. I still have a lot of questions.